I chose to follow this guy, P to the ground because he was wearing bright red. All of us here at the end of the flight path, we chose to land here in an attempt to harvest some AFK to get some free kills, but there were none. It looks like there's just the three of us, and I ended up not getting the best luck with weaponry. I ended up with just a pistol. As we can see here, there's this guy, X Charlie X. I've played with him almost every morning when I play real early from like 3 to 6 or 3 to 8 a.m. This guy's on. So Charlie sees me go in that little building. He takes some shots at me. I hide behind the building and put that little building between me and him. And IP takes some shots at him, and from where I'm at, I hear them shooting at each other as I'm running away and decide to take a couple shots at Charlie since he's not shooting at me anymore. See here? And this turns out to be, I believe, 171 meters. So P, this Chinese guy, he knows that I'm over in the direction that I'm in because I just killed Charlie. So of course, this Chinese guy, P, this guy in all red, he's gonna come after me. I blow open the door on this underground tunnel. Now the other end of this underground tunnel has to be blown out as well. So I go in. I find no more explosives. I get a gun. But after this right here, I get scared and run back in there. But I'm such low health, and there's no health in here, there's no explosives in here, there's no way to blow out the other end of that tunnel. So I'm trapped in there. Long story short, what happens here is we stand off a little bit, but we were here from like 60 players to 20 players or 15 players or something. After we were here for a while, we were just chilling. We were talking to each other, and I was asking him why he was playing on the American server, and he said it was because there's lots of hackers on the Chinese servers. And we ended up talking for a little bit, and at one point he said, "I do not have a gun."
I don't have a gun.
And he let me go.
Hi, bro.
And I couldn't understand the other things. Like right there, it sounded like he said, "Alright, bro." And then right here,
Okay, wait.
it sounded like he said, "Okay, late," or "I can't wait." It's hard to make him out, but who cares? Anyway, let's see what happens to him. I try to cut out a lot of the unnecessary stuff. He was alive for a little while, but this is the only encounter. He was getting shot at by somebody with a suppressor and lost track of the guy. It looks like the guy might have been up to his left at first, but now is up to his right, and neither one of them know where each other are, but in a moment that guy on the right will figure out where he is. He figures it out first, and he ends up taking him down. He came in 9th place, I believe. Now here at the final circle, there's just the three of us left. There's this guy. There's a guy over there by that crate, in the smoke to the right of that crate. And I have the middle of the circle practically. After we both shoot at that guy quite a bit, he gets taken out by the zone, I believe. And as this guy's pushing me, I try to hit him with the scope, and I suck, especially when I'm panicked. I suck with the scope, so I miss the crap out of him. But I picked up this C4 and kind of used it as a little bit of a distraction after showing myself and getting him to expend some ammo. Maybe it was half luck, half skill? What's his name? Your father? You killed your father? The cool thing about this video is that I got to briefly make friends with a man from the other side of the world and talk to him and speak to him over the internet, and I wouldn't have won this game if he didn't let me live. Like, I had no way out of that tunnel. I had no health. I had no way to blow out the other end. All I had was an M16, I think. I don't think I had anything that was fully automatic. And I just knew that I didn't have the greatest chances, and I don't know what I was waiting for, but I played it out, and I waited, and I talked to him, and he just ended up saying, I do not have a gun, and then he let me go. But anyway, yeah, I wouldn't have won. I would have never, I would have been player number 50 instead of player number 1 that game. Alright, guys, like,